So they'll be calling you a radical. So I've been going after Tsar Putin, and Putin's rounding up all the anti-war activists in Russia. The fuck you think they did here? What do you think they did here? F-35 went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban, went off to Iraq to get a big old sack, went off to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. How nice they invented ISIS. What do you think they did here? I already think I got these scars. Leading up to, ask Aaron Swartz, ask Megan Rice, ask I am Michael fucking Hastings, that Pat Tillman. What do you think they did here? Oh, they rounded me up. Oh, you don't even know this, Pat. So what? U.S. had a good imperialist, Putin had a good imperialist teacher, the Crusader, you know? Unbelievable. He said yesterday that he was being guided by God. Wasn't that what Bush said? Isn't that what Cheney said? What about Obama? I mean, talk about war criminals. U.S. war criminals, Russia. What he's doing is so disturbing. So I've been screaming and yelling this for decades. You know, and so it's the Ides of March. Can you do this here at the... I don't think you can. So the Ides of March. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. You did nothing. Went off to Iraq to get a big old sack. Went off to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Went off to, how nice is ISIS? Putin makes it rain in the Ukraine. War criminals, all the things from the two great imperialist countries. The decadence of freaking religion, the decadence of usury. Tsar Putin, King wannabe Trump, Obama, the Trojan horses. You can blame all this on Trump and Obama. You know, so what's the difference here? They're rounded up in Moscow, they rounded it up here. Ask Kevin Blanch, ask Megan Rice, ask Aaron Swartz, ask I am Pat Tillman, ask Michael Hastings. What do they do to peace activists there? I've been screaming and yelling. These great two imperialist sickening powers, what they're done. Out of control. The rest of the world just pays. The nuclear cell. Blanch the new narrow. So this is important. I was teaching right here when 9/11 happened. All over in here. A lot of Saudi kids, or 5 detained here. We're the #1 school business in the world. Kyle Madsen used to say, they bought puts on the airlines. Yeah, I know. FBI, CIAs both talked to me about it. I taught the derivatives trading class. Kyle Madsen used to say, you think maybe you taught him how? But, so, the 20th bomber, the 20th hijacker, the most guilty of them all, so we go kill how many millions of people in Iraq and Afghanistan when they were Saudis? Guess where he's at? He's home in Saudi Arabia. What? One of the hijackers is home? Yeah, he's in Saudi Arabia. Look it up. First, they went after Afghanistan. Innocent people. I did not stand up. Then they went after Iraq. Innocent people. I did not stand up. They went after Syria and they gassed them. Obama, Putin, the Trojan horse Obama and Trump. I did not stand up. Then they went into Crimea. I did not stand up. Then they went into Ukraine. I did not stand up. Then they went into Poland, Germany, the United States. There was no peace activists left to stand up. Pussy Riot. I used to do so much work with Femen. Where's Femen? Putin rounded them up. The anti-nuclear activists, Putin killed them, rounded them up. Let's see, what did they do in the United States? What did Obama do to Kevin Blanch? What did Obama do to Megan Rice? What did Obama do to I am Michael Hastings? What did he do to, excuse me, Judge? Yeah, Obama. What did Trump do to Reality One? What did they do to Julian Assange? What did they do to young Manny? think this is different? The two superpowers, they both need to go. Gorbachev and Reagan, U.S. war criminals, Putin war criminal. It's disturbing and disgusting. There's BLANCH FIDDLED. You wouldn't listen to him. 2016, week before the election, Clintongrad, Trumpgrad, Putingrad, the Russians have occupied the White House as a Trojan horse. Obama's a Trojan horse, and I voted for the freak. Fool me, you got to be pretty good. Trump, the Trojan horse, and he would tell you. Putin played him like a fiddle. Putin's not going to stop. For the Ides of March are upon us, Brutus, Caesar, and the Russian people. Well, the top Orthodox religious leader came out today in support of Tsar Putin. Wasn't that what they did in the United States? All the people were so-called religious leaders, including Billy Graham's kid, the Mormon Church, all religious leaders. They came out in support of war criminal Bush, Cheney, Obama, Trump. What's the difference? War criminal is a war criminal. Neo-feudalism is neo-feudalism. Kings and lords, just so they hijacked our school right here, the water school that I taught here. I was the derivative ARB guy. I was being partially to run the #1 school business in the world. Bar none, unarguable to be the test. Warren Buffett took it over, turning it into supply chain from China, cheap-made, usury goods. They score last. How do you go from first to last? I just told you. Imperialism. You all drank the Kool-Aid and masked it over in religion. What do you think Putin's doing? He said today he's being guided by God. Bush. Well, I'm answering to a higher power. Unbelievable. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. The Ides of March are upon us. There's BLANCH FIDDLED. Where'd you sleep last night? Don't you lie. The water's cursed. By the way, let's see if it's still running. I think it's still going. I don't know. I am. Weber State athletics. Weber State football. Weber State basketball. Men's. What's their official drink? Well, my whole life. Coca-Cola. When you won't recognize Paul McKay Brody. When you won't recognize Wat Masaka, first player. When you won't recognize Trevon Smith, the greatest athlete maybe in the history of this campus, beat to death. Talk about some bad karma. No wonder you can't make a free throw. No wonder you drop a pass across. Weber State's official drink in athletics basketball. Well, the administration, the Board of Regents. Coca-Cola. Oh God, here he comes. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. You did not stand up. Went off to Iraq to get a big old set. No Afghan did anything to any United States. Usury fool. None of them. Killed a few million people. That's a gassed in Syria. Obama did nothing. Obama was a Trojan horse. Trump? I don't think he was such a Trojan horse. I mean, he was right in your face. When in Ukraine, I did not stand up. When they came for me, the imperialists, there was no one left to stand up. Imperialists. King Z, Tsar Putin, wannabe kings here, serfs and lords, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. Ha. You could marry a prince, Cinderella. You could be the next Damian Lillard. Ha. What's he ever won? Nothing. Nothing. I did the play-by-play in the championship. He was up by 23, March Madness. At home. He lost. He sucked in that game, by the way. But you're all in. Worship well. They retire his number here and act like he's a god. They wouldn't even mention his name when he played here. But he's first one up. Wat Masaka, first player called in the history of anybody who won 2 national championships. You compare Watt to Damian Lillard, Watt's 1,000 times it. Watt won. What won? You know, and he wasn't rich. Commoners, hard hats to crowns. Blanche. Oh! God, they got me. They got me. They got me. They called in an airstrike. They zapped me with a direct energy weapon. A Tsar Putin weapon. The water school. Rip me open, pour me out. 1998, I saw Metallica on the football field. The only football field named after a woman. It rained and everybody cleared out. They came back. 500 people on the football field. Weber State used to be the #1 school business in the United States. And Kevin Blanch, in the name of Fawn McKay Brody, in the name of Wat Masaka, in the name of Trevon Smith. How about quote? Oh, you want to call me a heretic and go after me? Fawn McKay Brody? You want to blackball me? What a feather in my cap. Thank you. I don't want to be on this fucking team. I'd rather be poor. All I ever wanted was my peace of mind. Stay untuned. Pacific Ocean dies. Stock market makes all-time highs. The fraud. The fucking imperialist gone mad. Fucking has Blanche fucking fiddled. Don't like the touch of those red gloves. Long live Ukraine. Heartbroken. Now he's sending missiles in to blow up freaking 800-year-old civilians in Kiev, the oldest, most beautiful freaking European city of them all. Just like Hitler did. Just like Bush and Cheney did. Just like Obama did. Just like Trump did. Just like Biden. Oh, it was a mistake. Blow up the big Buddhas. Fucking Putin had a good teacher. Get in bed with the far-right so-called religious leaders. The religious leader today, Orthodox, says he supports the invasion of Ukraine 100%, backs Putin. Putin says he's answering to a higher power, just like Bush said. Look what they did to the activists here. Oh, the winds are blowing. Clyde Cooley. Kevin, you're the most gifted student in the history of this school. You keep going attacking the nuclear industry. This is who built this. This is